Welcome to Tales of Honor, a podcast with a mission to tell the true stories of every recipient of our nation's highest military award, the Medal of Honor. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Tales of Honor podcast. This is episode number 456. Unfortunately, I didn't get to report this on the last two episodes. I don't know why, but we unfortunately did lose a Medal of Honor recipient back on Monday the 11th, so last week. Dwayne Dewey died at the age of 89 years old on the 11th of October. He is a former U.S. Marine Corps corporal that received his Medal of Honor for his actions in the Korean War. So our condolences do go out to the family and prayers for strength during this time. And that's all I have to say about that. So, no birthdays to go over until next week. And so I guess that's everything. So let's move on to today's Tale of Honor. Francis, or Frank, was born in New York City on the 29th of September, 1918, and his family moved from a gang-heavy neighborhood to Jersey City, New Jersey. He joined the U.S. Army via the New Jersey National Guard and was called to active duty in 1941. He deployed to Europe with the 3rd Infantry Division via North Africa, Italy, and France, and was a transportation officer when he displayed actions that would later earn him the Medal of Honor. The citation reads, "He fought with extreme gallantry in the streets of war-torn Nuremberg, Germany, where the 1st Battalion, 15th Infantry was engaged in rooting out fanatical defenders of the citadel of Nazism. As battalion transportation officer, he had gone forward to select a motor pool site when, in a desire to perform more than his assigned duties and participate in the fight, he advanced beyond the lines of the forward riflemen. Detecting a group of about 10 Germans making preparations for a local counterattack, he rushed back to a nearby American company, secured a light machine gun with ammunition, and daringly opened fire on the superior force, which deployed and returned his fire with machine pistols, rifles, and rocket launchers. From another angle, a German machine gun tried to blast him from his emplacement, but First Lieutenant Burke killed this gun crew and drove off the survivors of the unit he had originally attacked. Giving his next attention to enemy infantrymen in ruined buildings, he picked up a rifle and dashed more than 100 yards through intense fire and engaged the Germans from behind an abandoned tank. A sniper nearby hit him from a cellar only 20 yards away, but he dispatched this adversary by running directly to the basement window, firing a full clip into it, and then plunging through the darkened aperture to complete the job. He withdrew from the fight only long enough to replace his jammed rifle and secure grenades, then re-engaged the Germans. Finding his shots ineffective, he pulled the pins from 2 grenades and, holding one in each hand, rushed to the enemy-held building, hurling his missiles just as the enemy threw a potato masher grenade at him. In the triple explosion, the Germans were wiped out, and First Lieutenant Burke was dazed. But he emerged from the shower of debris that engulfed him, recovered his rifle, and went on to kill 3 more Germans and meet the charge of a machine pistolman, whom he cut down with 3 calmly delivered shots. He then retired toward the American lines and there assisted a platoon in a raging 30-minute fight against formidable armed hostile forces. This enemy group was repulsed, and the intrepid fighter moved to another friendly group which broke the power of a German unit armed with a 20mm gun in a fierce firefight. In 4 hours of heroic action, First Lieutenant Burke single-handedly killed 11 and wounded 3 enemy soldiers and took a leading role in engagements in which an additional 29 enemy were killed or wounded. His extraordinary bravery and superb fighting skill were an inspiration to his comrades, and his entirely voluntary mission into extremely dangerous territory hastened the fall of Nuremberg in his battalion's sector. Less than a month after his actions, the Germans surrendered, and 7 months after that, Frank received the Medal of Honor from President Truman in a ceremony at the White House, along with 5 other service members. He remained in the National Guard until he retired at the rank of Major, and he went on to own and operate an insurance agency with his wife, Catherine. On the 6th of September, 1988, Francis Xavier Burke died at the age of 69, and he is buried in the Brigadier General William C. Doyle Veterans Memorial Cemetery in Arneytown, New Jersey, Section KN, Grave 1894. And that was a Tale of Honor. Thank you for listening to Tales of Honor, and if you enjoyed the show, please be sure to subscribe and tell your friends and family. Tales of Honor is written and produced by Christoph Ambrose, and theme music is Loyalty and Duty by Floruz Music. If you have any questions, you can send an email to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com, and please be sure to visit talesofhonorpodcast.com for more episodes and information.